Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee and Crypto with King. Cheers. Today's coffee was a Hawaiian blend that I found in a store, and the packaging attracted me. I just now got through the bag, and I've only got one of those little pods left for it, but it was a good blend. I forget the name of it exactly, but I would definitely be buying some more of it. Okay. So it is Thanksgiving week, Tuesday, November the 23rd. We got through a crazy crypto weekend this past weekend, and I've got some small updates and some small news for four different cryptocurrencies that I'm going to talk about today. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I'm going to bring up on my screen here because I found this interesting. Okay. Odell Beckham Jr. made a Twitter post about 19 hours ago. And in his Twitter post, he said, "It's a new era. And to kick that off, I'm hyped to announce that I'm taking my new salary in Bitcoin thanks to Cash App." So this looks like a partnership between Cash App and OBJ. To all my fans out there, no matter where you are, thank you. I'm giving away a total of 1 million in Bitcoin right now too. Drop your Cash App with the hashtag OBJBTC and follow Cash App now. Money Buggy, good morning, man. I am off this week. I was a little bit late start today because I stayed up way too late, but I'm still going to be doing these morning streams. I like doing this stuff. It helps me wake up, and it also helps me kind of keep up with the news and everything. So I appreciate you joining the live stream because I know that you be heading off to work around this time yourself. So I appreciate you following. In this here, I went and tried it out. I tried out following Cash App on Twitter and then putting in the hashtag OBJ and dropped my Cash App down in here as well because I was curious. I wonder if you'll see mine up in here. But hey, people are posting the replies of how OBJ or whoever that's is managing did indeed send them about $20 worth of Bitcoin, and apparently he's going to do that for up to like $1 million. I forgot exactly where I read the entire news article at, but I thought that was interesting. This is a pretty dope thing to do, a pretty dope partnership to bring awareness to both Cash App and cryptocurrency. It's smart. Okay. So I'm going to nope. I can't find mine. All right. But I did see this. I thought that it was interesting. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my shot, put it off in there, and see if I can get $20 worth of Bitcoin. If I end up getting it, I'll let you guys know. I'll give the update and talk about how I was able to receive some Bitcoin from this promotion as well. Okay? Let's get into some Shiba news. It's not really news, but I think it's something at least worth talking about. Shytoshi came out about 17 hours ago on his Twitter page and said, "With all that being said, I'll have good news for Shib Army this week, going back into quiet mode to finish up." So he came out this week and posted a lot of different stuff. Okay. And everybody has something that they do that they could be criticized about. And the one thing that I'm going to be critical of Shytoshi is that he can sometimes sound like a grown kid in how he defends himself on social media. I'm gonna say this too. There's a both a good thing and bad thing when you consider the term being fully doxxed. Okay, but I think you have to have some type of social media training or media management or communications training if you want to be the front facing person for a project or a company or a business or a team. There is ways that you have to understand like the psyche of people to be able to withstand the shots and things that's going to come at you. So if I were to be critical of Shytoshi, That's one thing that I would be critical of this person about. Don't know if it's a male or a female, but this person so far has been doing a good job of leading the frontline news of what Shiba Inu has coming up. Okay. And let's not forget that Shiba is still in development of a blockchain as well as a stable coin that's been talked about in mediums that they've put out. Okay. So if people are asking me why I'm still in Shiba, Shiba hasn't done anything. That's why they've developed Shiba Swap. They're doing a Shiba Swap 2.0, if you will, that's going to provide some additional functionality, and I'm all for it. One of the other things that I want to highlight as well, right here, they've been talking about this. Okay, this is the next marketing thing. Right now, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Giggity. um, I'm a grown kid sometimes. 993,856 holders on the road to 1 million holders. Okay. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay. Shout out to everybody that is in Shiba Army and keep holding. Keep holding. There's a comment in here where Money Boogie says, I'm not selling my Sheeb. 200 million is all I could afford. Hey, 200 million is a fantastic bag, my man. Uh, trust me on that. 200 million is a fantastic bag. Every time I get paid, okay, I take and I have a breakout. I have what's called crypto buying money, okay, and it's part of my budget. And it's 40, 40, 30 now and 10. So I take 40% and I buy Shib on a centralized exchange because I don't want to go through the whole Ethereum thing. I have enough Shib inside of Shiba Swapped that is buried that I'm earning bone and the Ryoshi Vision that I'm not worried about adding there. One paycheck, I might just say, hey, I'm taking all of my money, putting it on MetaMask, buying Shib and Shiba Swap, and then adding to that to keep burying. But 200 million is a decent sized bag, and congratulations to you. And I'm smiling because, man, I don't think people understand. Give it a couple of years, okay? Holders increase, more products come out around the Shiba ecosystem, and people that are getting in now or that got in earlier are going to be rewarded nicely. I'm not hoping this. I'm not drinking hope this morning. It's just a regular person's analysis when you take a look at cryptocurrency and kind of the history of it and look at a lot of the successful projects. I also, I'm going to tell you something that I do, and I'm going to zoom in on me here for a second. I also look at projects that failed, okay, or projects that started with a lot of hype and then died down. And I like to ask the questions why? Why did they fail? You know, what is it that other cryptocurrencies that are launching out there can learn from those that failed in the past that promised a good thing and still end up just diving down and never recovering. Okay. So that's what I do in my spare time. I sit around and I go searching for this information. Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out what to do and what not to do. And I'll take risks. I will take some risks as I'm trying to increase my shield bag, trying to increase my Saitama bag. There's going to be other cryptocurrencies that if it passes the smell test, then I'll start considering it. But I'm telling y'all right now, Shib, Saitama, and CRO, I'm about to start going heavy in going into 2022. Okay. So 1 million holders. I don't know. See, we need 7,000 more. We're already on all of the major exchanges. I don't know if we get to 1 million before the end of 2021. It'd be nice. I think that it'd be dope. It'd be a nice little marketing thing. Shib should have some type of celebration going on with some music and all of that jazz. But I think that that'll be a big deal for the sentiment of Saitama. All right. Let's speaking of Saitama, that's next on my list here. See, I've got show notes that I always put in. So let me go down and look at my show notes. Okay. Yep. Before I get into the Saitama news, CoinGecko, like I said, I've gone away from Coin Market Cap. Screw them. CoinGecko, taking a look at the crypto market in general, down 1.5% according to their metrics. Okay. The gas fees are kind of low today. And by kind of low, it's still about $80 to verify a swap. I remember the days. What was it? July and August timeframe. If you were to use something like Uniswap or Shiba Swap, because Shiba Swap launched in July, the gas fees was like $10, $15. I remember those days. Ethereum needs to hurry up and upgrade to Ethereum 2.0 to solve this gas problem. Otherwise, they might start lagging behind, and you may see Ethereum drop out of the number 2 spot in market cap if they quit, if they don't hurry up and provide some updates. But if you take a look at the crypto market in general, okay, CRO slowly gaining. Their volume now is sitting up there with some of the big dogs. All right. And Shiba Inu still trading high, up there with the big dogs as well by volume. But seeing this red doesn't make me happy. But at least it's still sitting around this price point here. So it's just going sideways right now. Not too much to be concerned about. I just like to see something be a little bit better. And let me see if I can do this. Nah, that didn't do what I wanted to do. But let's take a look at the 24-hour volume for a lot of the top ones. Okay, I'm going to exclude Tether. I'm going to exclude Bitcoin. And I'm going to exclude Ethereum. Actually, I'm going to exclude all of these. The surprising part to me was Decentraland or Mana trading at about 4 billion over the last 24 hours. And take a look at the price. So is Sandbox. Somebody called Sandbox a long time ago, and I'm kicking myself for at least not throwing something in on it. But that's okay. I'm not going to FOMO in now because you're probably sitting right here at around an all-time high. If you throw in now and it starts retracing back down this way, you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt. All right. But a lot of these that are over 2 million in volume, those are, and excluding these here, those are the ones that you want to start taking a look at and asking yourself why. I'm not going to because I'm like, for me, it's still Shib, Saitama, CRO, which is right here. You might start seeing the volume of this hitting above that 2 billion in a 24-hour trading volume. And I think that that'll be fantastic. Oh, hey, man, I'm glad that you pointed that out. And I meant to say this too. Uh, there's a comment. I need the Saitama to make serious money on Saitama. Bro, I'm tired of working 9 to 5 and have to wait on vacation approval. Hey, hey, man, where's the first vacation spot when this hit? Let me know. Let me know where the first vacation spot's going to be. Okay, I've I've said this as a joke, but I mean it. I am definitely going to do it. Okay, between Shib and Saitama. Okay, I said that when Shib makes me a millionaire, I'm getting a Shiba tattoo on my left butt cheek. And if Saitama do it, I'm gonna do it on the right as well. Now I say that jokingly, but I also follow through with what I say that I'm gonna do as well. Folks that know me know that. Uh, but yeah, man. Okay, so you're from the Bahamas. Hey, all right. Saitama blows up, man. We'll link up at one of these vacation spot locations. I've so a little bit of history about me. I was in the Air Force for 10 years and I was an in-flight refueler and I had the opportunity to travel all over the world because of it. Fantastic job. I definitely recommend it for people that want to be enlisted that join the service. I think that that's one of the best jobs that you can do in life, okay? outside of actually flying the planes and being a pilot. I think being a pilot is one of the more dangerous but also exciting jobs as well, and the pay is really good too. So I ended up having the travel bug. I did a lot of traveling when I was in my 20s as a young guy, and I haven't done much traveling since. But that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to with my cryptocurrency investments. I work a 9 to 5 as well. I love my job. I love my job. But if you tell me that I'm wealthy and that I don't have to work, then I'm not so sure I keep my job uh, if I am independently wealthy and cryptocurrency was the vehicle that got me there. Okay. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes forward. You know, my cryptocurrency investments is money that, I mean, I've got a 401k, so I'm not tripping. I have, because I'm retired military, I've got that income as well. So, you know, this cryptocurrency makes me wealthy. Oh yeah, definitely doing some traveling. We'll have to uh, link up, raise our glasses, and be happy that we're one of the first people that, I ain't gonna say one of the first, but that we got smart about cryptocurrency and stayed around this avenue and had conversations like these, you know, where we're just coming on YouTube and talking about the cryptocurrency space and you know, just spreading the awareness to the average retail investor. That's all I'm trying to do. That is all I'm trying to do. So cheers. Cheers, brother. I like that. Uh Saitama. Let's go into Saitama. Okay. I woke up today happy that I started to see this little uptrend. And I was like, thank goodness. Okay. Hey man, enjoy your work, brother. I appreciate you checking in each morning, man. That means a lot. Have a good day. When you take a look at what Saitama's doing, um, if you got in here, anywhere around here, you're mad. Okay. If you got in anywhere around here, you're happy because the sentiment around Saitama is this right now. And that's one of my favorite words, sentiment. The sentiment is right here. I think people, and I said this yesterday, are holding off until the launch of the Saitama application. Okay, because then they want to take either whatever Saitama that they have and transfer it over there. Which I, to be honest, I'm still not clear on how you transfer it over, but I will be doing a video on it. I'm going to take one of my wallets and figure out how to move the Saitama that's in there over to Saitamask. Okay, so trust me on that. I will be. I might even do it live too if I can ensure that I can record, because I have two phones. My iPhone, I don't know how to have that screened over to my laptop. I know how to do it on my Android phone. But if I can figure it out, I'll do it live. If I can't figure it out, then I'm going to have to pre record it just so that I can make the technology work. Anyway, I will be doing that. And I think that people are just waiting on Saitama I'm sorry, Saitama to launch, but before they really get back into Saitama. Okay, but hey, look, rejoice. Cryptocurrency has wild swings. Sometimes you can 40 to 50% in a day or a week is a big deal. There was a Reddit post, and I wish that I brought that up prior to going live, where somebody talked about how they got in at the end of July and watched their $700 investment drop down to 200. Okay, and that was around. I'm gonna have to go out a little bit further. Okay, so July would have been about right here. Can't look at all those zeros. They watched their $700 investment turn into 200. So there was probably a dip. They probably got it here. Yep, because they said it was actually 729, and then they watched it dipped about 200 according to their Reddit post. Anyways, they didn't provide things to verify, but if you look at the numbers, yeah, you can see that. And then boom, they said it shot up to about 70K and then back down. Okay, so 700 to 70K is a big deal. Okay, and if you got here, you bought at the top, you're upset right now. But if you bought here at the dip or anywhere count this down slope, because this was prior to the Saitama event that Russ and them had in Vegas, you're still okay. You know, if you bought anywhere here, in my opinion, you're still okay. I would have bought more, but I ran out of capital. I don't get paid till tomorrow, I think, with the holidays. I typically get paid on Thursdays, but it might be a day early. So I'm going to wake up. I'm going to hope that Saitama's still anywhere around here. And then I'm applying my buying budget to Saitama, CRO, and Shib. And I would get a little bit of Safe Moon. So rejoice. Things might be on the upswing. The CERTIC audit still hasn't came out yet. Haven't seen any news about what that's going to look like. If it comes out and I'm not traveling for the holidays or anything like that, I'm going to come on my channel and talk about that. Okay. And just kind of give the regular guys viewpoint on what that would mean depending on what the score comes back. And for those of y'all that are new and you're like, what's a CERTIC audit? It's an audit of the security of whatever. It could be the blockchain, but the code for the cryptocurrency. Essentially, that's just the simple way of saying what that is. And the reason why projects want to go through that is they want to make sure that the code is as secure as possible to prevent bad things from happening, because people will have bad intentions and will try to come in and sabotage something. So you want to make sure that the audit is legit, and CERTIC is the gold standard for doing those. Okay, got a couple of more things on my notes here and then I'm going to be done. All right, CRO. So CRO is starting to be in everybody's mouths nowadays. It's had a meteoric rise. And I've talked about on my channel, the reason why I'm in CRO is I like their application. Their application is fantastic. It's one of the ones that I recommended people get Shiba on before Shiba exploded, because it was easy and you didn't have to worry about gas fees. So I have a code down in my description actually where you can buy Shiba on CRO. Okay, their referral rewards aren't the best, but it does provide some type of a referral rewards as well. So if you're thinking about buying something like Shib, you could get it on there. Shib, Saitama is not listed on CRO yet, and let me stop for a second. Saitama is still not listed on a lot of the major exchanges yet. That's another thing that I think people don't really understand. I actually wrote this down in my notes and completely forgot about it. It's still not listed on a lot of the major exchanges yet. Okay, you can get it on Bitmart. I don't use L Bank. I haven't heard bad things about it. I just don't use it. Okay, but it's still not on your Binance. It's still not on crypto.com. It's not on KuCoin yet. Okay. Once it gets there, you're talking price skyrocketing. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. If it gets on Coinbase, oh, game over. So when I saw dips like what happened over this past couple of weeks, I wished I had capital to buy more to add to the bag. You know, I'm trying to stick to my budget as close as I can. But man, that's the other thing that I totally meant to mention on Saitama. It's still not listed on major exchanges yet. It starts getting listed on major exchanges. With the current holders, it's somewhere around 255,000. The last time that I looked, it was 250. I'm just kind of naturally assuming that it's more. So let's see. Let's go to Etherscan and find out. Should keep metrics on this. Ooh, gas prices double. If you look at the Uniswap shop, you know how earlier I said it was like $80? Yeah, it is now 168. In the span of us talking, if you wanted to try to get some type of cryptocurrency using Uniswap, which they use ERC20 tokens, you're talking almost $200. Yep, not doing that. That's why Saitama needs to hurry up and come out. Okay, but let's bring up Saitama. okay, and see what the current holder amount is. Yeah, okay, 254. When I last looked, it was just over 250 yesterday. So this gets listed on major exchanges. Holder counts go up, trading volume goes up, reflections that get paid back to your wallet goes up. How can you not smile at this? How can you not smile at that? I totally meant to bring that up as a major point when it comes to Saitama. So just get look, I'm not a financial advisor. I have to give that disclosure. I'm telling you what I'm doing or what I wish that I could do more of, and what I wish that I could do more of is buy more Saitama right now. So think about that. Okay? Let's get back to CRO. CRO price has 3x from the start of this month. Okay? Actually, it's almost 4x. It got close. It tipped at 80 cents. All right? I've been in CRO since it was 10 cents. And only in small amounts too. It's one of those that hindsight being 2020, you wish that you could have gone back and got more. But it is what it is. Okay. I'm still happy. And their debit card program right now that they have, it functions like a prepaid card, but you get paid cash back in CRO for using it. It's how I pay all of my bills. Okay. I load up that card with the amount of my bills each paycheck, and I pay my bills using CRO's prepaid Visa card, and I earn CRO for doing it. And it's free to add money to their card. So if you're one of the guys that take a look at CRO and you're wondering what it can do, the fact that they've burned most of their supply, they're close to their max circulating supply, okay? And they've got all these partnerships and things that they have planned part of their ecosystem. I don't know why you don't get into this one. There's, according to CoinGecko, over 11,000 different coins. If you look at Coin Market Cap, it's around 13,000. And if you're trying to say, man, which one to get into, I am a fan of diversifying. There's people like Hinnock Crypto. I put a comment on his page. This guy's energy is insane. Shout out to Hinnock. I think he's a cool dude. I'd actually like to meet him in person. But he said he's 100% in Saitama. And I'm like, you can't be 100% in Saitama. I'm pretty sure he might be like 90-10, okay? Because I bring this up to say that some people, they spread themselves out over all these different cryptocurrencies, or they hear news about this and they FOMO in on something. There's pros and cons to like having a concentrated amount of things versus diversifying. If you do a concentrated amount on something and it hits, you are money if it hits. Okay. But if it tanks, you put all your eggs in one basket. There's a reason why there's a saying, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. That basket breaks or fails, your eggs drop, you've got no more eggs. Okay. I'm a fan of diversifying, which is why I mentioned Shib, Saitama, CRO, SafeMoon. And look, if something comes up, like I said, that passes the Smith test, did I say Smith test? The sniff test. I'm going to get in on it. Okay. CRO, one of those things that, man, whew. I'm going to check out the Medium. I didn't realize that they had a Medium. I did realize, though, that they've got an official Facebook page. And this is going to be the last thing that I highlight before I get off today. All right. So I liked their page before I signed in today. I was curious. It's already been verified. So you know that this is the official page that they have here on Facebook. But I use stuff like social media to try to get the sentiment of what different cryptocurrencies are doing and to kind of stay in the know. Okay. So for me, taking a look at what their public facing Facebook page is, if you have Facebook, check it out. If you got Facebook, go follow my public facing Facebook page, facebook.com slash the actual King Smith. As a matter of fact, zoom in on me. Okay. And let's bring that up. It'll be that one right there. I have a video on my channel where I'm saying I'm giving away $100 like the second week in December. I forget exactly what date it is, but you could go watch the page. It lays out exactly how to do it. Go find the video that's titled. You have to scroll down a bit. You got to do some work, okay? But go find the video that's titled "I like Saitama so much I'm giving away $100." I'm legit giving away $100 to people that follow the instructions. And as of this video, one person has followed the instructions. So right now, that person has 100% chance of winning if nobody else does it. So go to my public facing Facebook page, follow the instructions on how to be entered. I'm trying to market my page to build my page up, okay? And I'm giving away $100 live on air so that there's full transparency on who won, okay? So let's get back to crypto.com's Facebook page. They put out this stuff called weekly market updates. I watch it, but I don't really, or I read it, I should say, but a lot of this stuff here doesn't really apply to what I look for, but I think that is good information to check out. So yeah, that is my video for today. Shout out to the people that joined in live. I always appreciate that. It makes the cryptocurrency videos go by a little bit better. To everybody that had their coffee, my coffee's cold now. Cheers. Okay. The URLs to all of my different social medias are up on here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button for your boy. Comment below, because I'm curious if there's any other cryptocurrencies that y'all are looking at. Man, I made a note. I need to be better about looking at my notes and then presenting information. Money Boogie, you talked about VEAM yesterday. I couldn't find anything about that cryptocurrency. So if you watch the replay of this after work or whatnot, put it down in the comments and let me know, or just come on tomorrow and talk about where you found that at. I'm still going to look for it, but between last night and today, I couldn't find VEAM. So I don't know if that was a cryptocurrency or another product or something. So let me know where you found that at. All right. Until next time, everybody. Peace.